By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what armor to craft, the fastest ore routes, how to safely farm without dying, and how to hit up to 180% movement speed. I'll be going over the easiest and fastest way to get necessary ores, how to get mobs stuck, and how to craft the armor itself, and much more. This armor doesn't protect you, but it allows you to go from rock to rock instantly, enhancing your mining experience. Starting off, if you don't know, this is the armor that we're going to be going over. It does not have the best defense, but you move so fast it honestly doesn't matter. The three ores that you'll need are aetheryte, lightite, and velkire, which you can all get out of the spider cave, but I wouldn't recommend doing so. Although you can get velkire from boulders, it's more common in small crystals. This is the setup I personally use for farming and speed mining routes. The fastest way to acquire lightite and aetheryte are going to be by hitting the ice pebbles with your pick until they're half HP, just like this. Now, you're welcome to mine each ice pebble fully, but what I recommend doing is mining every ice rock within this route, just so you can mine pebbles halfway without having to stop once. And when you see lightite or aetheryte, be sure to mine the rock fully. You want to get at least 12 of each. For the players that don't have a pick unlocked that can mine small or medium ice crystals, first of all, what are we doing? Second of all, you can mine the ice boulders in the spider cave. They have a chance of dropping velkire as well. Now, for the players that can mine ice crystals and higher, this will be easier for you. You can go to this spot in the peak to avoid having to interact with orcs. And same thing, mine these small crystals halfway. And if you find or see velkire, mine it fully. Now, if you have a pick that can mine large ice crystals, you basically get 4 velkire per crystal, and it's busted. The easiest way to mine these without getting interrupted is by getting these mobs stuck behind both this crevice and this crevice over here. I'll be showing you how to do that right now. Next up, crafting priority. Once you get at least 12 of each, I would recommend trying to get a heavy chestplate, because if you don't hit the chestplate, you will have a good chance at hitting leggings, and if you don't hit leggings, you'll have a good chance at hitting helmet. For the heavy chestplate, it's going to be 12 of each. For the leggings, it's going to be 10 of each. And for the heavy helmet, it's going to be 8 aetheryte, 9 lightite, 9 velkire. Now, the most important part, runes. What you want to do is get your desired armor. You want to enhance each piece 6 times at the enhancer. This will allow you to have up to 2 rune slots for additional buffs. And as to the runes, what you're looking for are 10% walking speed runes. This will give you an additional 20% speed per piece of armor, totaling a speed of 180% if you choose to make the armor out of aetheryte, and a speed of 165% if you prefer to use iron. Now, what you want to do in order to get the 10% speed runes is go to World 2. For weaker players, you can attack skeletons in this location, and they'll eventually drop barrier notches, which will come along with the 10% speed runes, and you'll be able to kill mobs like bombers, which will drop, for example, miner shards for future updates. As to the stronger players, I'd encourage you to go to the volcanic area to try and get rage tokens. They come with Berserk, which gives a temporary movement speed if you're under 35% HP, but what you're mainly looking for is that 10% extra movement speed buff as well. And this may take a while. It varies from player to player. For example, my friend got all of the best speedruns within a week of casual play, and I got my last 10% maybe a couple days ago. This also applies to getting the wolf armor as well. This can either be a 2-hour grind or a 2-week grind. It all depends on your luck. But at the end of the day, it depends on if you want to become super fast. You can of course apply other runes if you're satisfied with the initial 120% movement speed. So yeah, that's the fastest armor setup in the game right now. It doesn't have the best defense, but when you're moving this fast, defense honestly doesn't matter. If you go full Aetheryte, you're hitting 120% base speed, and with Ruins you can reach 180% movement speed, which literally lets you teleport from rock to rock. And if you're more of a high-risk, high-reward player, the I version trades a bit of speed and health for 45% extra weapon damage, which can be insane if you know what you're doing. Now I'm curious, which build will you be running? Full speed Aetheryte or Ore for extra damage? Let me know in the comments, and if you're grinding for this armor right now, comment how many ores you've gotten so far. If this guide helped you at all, make sure to like the video, it seriously helps more than you think. And if you want more guides like this, speed builds, glitches, and update breakdowns, subscribe because I post this type of content all the time.